Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all super well, and I hope you also love my shirt which says Aliens Believe in Us, and it's super cute and super comfy. And if you guys are wondering, I did get it at H&M. Today's video is going to be kind of my favorites, but since I haven't done a favorites since I think May, like a long time ago, this is kind of just my current beauty favorites, and I'm going to do a skincare one as well coming up. But right now it's just going to be my beauty favorites, and I am really excited to share these things with you guys because it's been ages since I've shared anything. So let's just jump right in because let's not be here forever, but I do recommend grabbing a cup of tea because I'm notorious for long videos. Just saying. I'm just gonna put it out there. Also, I keep the lighting keeps changing and I'm not sure why. Oh well. Oh well! Also, you can kind of see my bra, but it's not really a bra. It's like a bralette. So it kind of works. Moving on. I'm going to do this in the order in which I apply things because I feel like that just to me makes the most sense. And obviously this is excluding skincare in the morning. This is just hopping right into makeup and all that fun jazz. So the first thing I do is obviously I prime my face. And I have been using the No. 7 Airbrush Away Primer. No. 7 is a from the Boots company, which is a European brand. In England, they sell it in their drugstores. They actually think their drugstores are named Boots and Superdrug. So this is one of the house brands, I suppose, and this is fantastic. I have been loving this. This has been, it just is hydrating, but it's not like silicone-y. It's not like that slippy material so much. It's just kind of like a nice moisturizer. It gives you a really nice base. A nice just area to work with. It says airbrush away. I don't see it changing too much. It doesn't really fill in your pores, but I think it just gives you a really nice base to start with. Walgreens actually has started carrying this along with Soap and Glory, and they have testers. Highly, highly recommend. Obviously, because this is the favorites video, I recommend all of it, but whatever. Lately, the next thing I've been doing is putting on a little bit of the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser on my blemishes before I put anything else on. I put my primer on and then I've been using this. This is a cult classic. Everybody knows that this is fantastic, and I do use it under my eyes, but I find that it really kind of cancels out a lot of the discoloration on my skin because I don't have any major pimples that are like red and angry, but they're just kind of like scars, so they are darker pigments. So I use this as a dark circle eraser to just get rid of the darker spots on my face, and I find that it works fantastic and it stays really well all day. So I would recommend this if you haven't tried it. I feel like everybody in the YouTube community has tried this, so it's probably not gonna drone on about it, but that is what I use over my blemishes right now instead of a concealer. The foundation that I am wearing right now and I am obsessed with is the Rimmel Lasting Finish 24-hour foundation, and this is a full coverage foundation. It is amazing. I don't have to use a ton of it at all, and it is like, I want to say like $6 or $7 at the drugstore. It is super great price for what it is, and I am in the shade 100 Ivory right now, and what I really like about this, besides the coverage and the finish, which is beautiful, it looks just like skin, it doesn't get cakey, you can build it up as much as you want, and it just continues to look great all day long. I really don't ever see it breaking up on my face. It is amazing, but they have skin tones that aren't pink. I have been having such an issue finding shades that are the right undertone that don't make me look really pink, and the drugstore's notorious for that stuff. Everything I feel like they have is pink, and I'm not pink. I'm like more yellowy and olivey mixed together. I'm a very strange undertone, and this is just solved all of those color problems for me, and I have been such a fan. I'm really late to the bandwagon, but this is amazing. The next thing I've been doing is baking under my eyes because I have a really major creasing issue and a lot of transfer problems if I don't do that, and it's become like my favorite thing to do. I absolutely love doing it, and for that I have been using the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder. I used to use this all the time in high school. This was my go-to powder. And I think it's because it was really cheap, and I just like the smell of it takes me back, but it is fantastic. It has so much product in here. It is, again, I think like $6. It's translucent and it just does the job perfectly. I use it to set the rest of my face as well. Much lighter, obviously, but this for baking and just for a regular setting for me has been fantastic. It is super finely milled. It doesn't get cloggy or gunky or anything like that, and it doesn't really leave that like powdery finish, and it's fantastic. Again, super affordable, super great. Highly, highly recommend. I don't even know what else this brand makes. I feel like at the drugstore this is all I have. They have other things, I'd be totally game to try them, so please let me know down below if you know of any more Coty products, because I have never heard of anything but this, so who knows. While my bake is kind of happening, I do my brows. For my brows, I use two products. I use the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and this is in the shade, this is in the shade Brunette. They have about 3 shades. I think they have like a blonde, a brunette, and a dark brown. This tends to work well for my eyebrows, so if your eyebrows are similar to mine, then this would be a good color. And then to set that, because my eyebrow hairs are not only long, but they are insane, and they just spring up everywhere, and they're super wiry, and they're just the biggest pain in the ass. Can I say ass on YouTube? Is that allowed? I'm saying it. They're a big pain in the tuchus. I use the Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. This has like amazing fibers, and it keeps my brows set all day. I have gotten so many compliments lately on my brows ever since I started using this. It is fantastic. The brush on it is a little bit strange. It's very similar to the L'Oreal Butterfly Mascara, where it only has bristles. Sorry, I'm just gonna. It only has bristles on one side of the brush. So it's kind of weird, but it works really, really well. I think it would also work really well for fine brows, and I just really love it. I think it really keeps my eyebrows in check. They need to be kept in check because they're crazy. Also with the Brow Stylist Definer, I did not tell you, but it's very similar to the Anastasia Brow Wiz. It has the little spoolie on the one end, and then the opposite end is a retractable pencil. It's really fine. Mine is basically empty. I just got a new one today, but it's still in the package. But yes, it is a super fine little nib. It's fantastic for little precise lines. The only thing is it doesn't last very long. There's not a lot of product in here, but it's drugstore, so it's kind of easier to just keep replacing. It's super convenient to buy. It's not super expensive. I think it's maybe $8 or $9, so it's not too bad. It's a little bit higher, but L'Oreal tends to be a little more expensive. But yes, that is my brow, go-to brow. The next thing I tend to do is blush and highlight. I don't really wear a lot of bronzer. It just doesn't suit me. I am really pale, and my hair is just not a color that suits bronzer real well, and this packaging is so shiny that my cat sees it, and he is coming over to check it out because he sees shiny things, and he's got a problem. Don't you, Murs? Do you have a problem? Bet you do. Yes, you do. He's got a problem. The two blushes I have been rotating between, one of them is the Milani Baked Blush in Red Vino, which is 09. I lost this for a while, and I just recently rediscovered it, and I love this. It's a super great autumny color. It is a deep red color with gold going through it. It's very shimmery, but I tend to like shimmery blushes because I do have drier skin, so I like to kind of inject a little bit more glowiness, a little more dewiness, a little bit more shine to my face, because it does not get shiny on its own at all. So this has been really, really nice. It's, like I said, really great for autumn because it is a darker color, and I am not wearing this today, but I wear it a lot. So, and you need the lightest little bit just to give yourself a nice little flush, but it's just darker and a little bit deeper to kind of go with those autumn colors. And the next, which is highlight and blush, I use the Becca Jaclyn Hill palette. Obviously, everybody knows what this is, but it is absolutely beautiful. I actually broke mine. I bought one and I broke it, and I was gutted. So Michael actually surprised me by buying me a new one. So this is the palette. I'm sure everybody has seen it, and if you do drop it, it will go everywhere, and it will shatter, and it will be terrible. It happened to me. So I generally go for Champagne Pop because it just kind of goes with my skin tone a little bit better, but I do like the Prosecco Pop as well. I think they're both beautiful shades. If I'm gonna use a bronzer, sometimes I'll use this. I'm not a big fan of it, but it's okay. It's a little bit just too warm for my skin tone. And then for the blush, it depends on my mood, but sometimes I will use the Rose Spritz because I want something a lot more shimmery and just exciting. And it's actually what I'm wearing today on my cheeks, which is why I am so shiny. It's also like 7 right now, so it's been a long day, and I might just be a little bit shiny anyway. Not that I really get shiny, like I just said, but sometimes it just kind of happens right in that area, especially if I have a lot of highlight and stuff on, which I do. Champagne pop and a rose spritz because I was feeling super glittery this morning. And the other color over here is the pamplemousse, which is grapefruit in French, if anybody wants to know. It's a pamplemousse. It's a great word. It was a fantastic word. I love the word. Took French forever, and that's what I remember. Grapefruit, pamplemousse. Although this does not remind me of grapefruit really, it's a little bit too pink, but who cares? It's a beautiful palette. Everybody knows about it. I'm gonna stop talking about it, but I love it. Love it. The next bit I do is my eyes. Not that you'd know today, I don't really have any eyeshadow on today, but my go-to lately is, again, Stand by Gwen Stefani Urban Decay. I love this palette so much. I generally go in with Anaheim here, Stark, Zone, and Skimp. Those are like my colors, and then my inner corner is usually Blonde or Bathwater, but like generally right in this area I stick because it's just those nice neutral colors, and a lot of the times when I'm going to work I don't want a lot of color, so I tend to just stick with those colors. Obviously this is a beautiful palette, I've used it a lot. The colors are beautiful, and honestly they work for everybody. I want to say, like, these just right over here, there's a couple crazy colors, but some people like that, so it's really versatile for that, and I just think that they're really well done, and they are just perfect everyday colors for me at least, and I love my neutrals, and they are just great. So this might be limited edition. It may not be out anymore. I'm not positive. If I can't find it online, I will find something else. The Urban Decay Naked palette, the original, has a lot of similar colors in this as well. So that's a really good dupe for this as well. Not like it's a dupe because it's still expensive, but it's also Urban Decay. So it's in the same vein. If the original Naked palette is in the same vein as this, if you're looking for that. The next bit that I do, if I am going to put on eyeliner, I'll do eyeliner, and if not, I'm going to just put on mascara, which I wear every day anyway. But my go-to eyeliner lately has been a major splurgy purchase of mine, which is the Tom Ford dual-ended liner. This is beyond expensive. I think this is like $70 or something absolutely ridiculous. I went to Saks and I just couldn't help myself. But it is fantastic. It is goof-proof. You could be the worst at doing eyeliner and you could still do fine with this, and I highly, highly recommend it if you have issues with eyeliner. It is super splurgy. My other favorite is my Essence eyeliner, which is $2.99, which is fantastic. It gets the job done. It does not go anywhere. It is amazing, and I use that religiously, but this was a splurgy purchase, and I'm glad I did it. It is fantastic. I caved. YouTube made me do it kind of purchase. Tati Westbrook, I'm looking at you. You did this to me, but it's okay because it's fantastic and I love it. I can forgive her. Also have a cat on my lap right now who's trying to play with mascara, which we'll talk about now. What a great segue. Say hello. You don't like this at all, do you? No, you don't look very happy. Okay, chill out. You're not gonna go anywhere though, you're just gonna sit on my lap. My go-to eyeliner right now is the L'Oreal Voluminous Feline Noir, and this is in the waterproof version, which is not as pretty packaging. Like, the other one is green or tealish, and it's beautiful, but I love this. I need waterproof mascara because it just tends to go everywhere on my face if I don't, so this is just fantastic. A really great, not a ton of volume, but enough, and it really lengthens my lashes and keeps them curled all day. It is fantastic. It's relatively new. It's not anything super innovative, but it just works really, really well, and I highly recommend this as well. The next thing I will do is I spray my face. I've been using a setting spray, but I just kind of like a really nice hydrating spray, and I've been using the Vichy Eau Thermale. This is a thermal spa water rich in rare minerals and smoothing and fortifying. This is really great. It's a little bit of an aggressive spray, oh, it's not so bad. It feels a lot more aggressive on the face, but it's just like water, basically, like a mineral water spray. It's kind of a super princess product, but you know, my skin gets really dry, and I've noticed that this tends to kind of lock things in better than most setting sprays that I've used for some reason. It doesn't dry out my skin even when it starts to dry. It's just all around a really great product, and this is another brand that Walgreens is currently carrying. They carry Vichy and La Roche-Posay, which is great because those are brands that we don't generally get over here in the States. So highly recommend this one as well. The final step in my routine is usually lipstick, and obviously lipsticks are my thing. Love them so much because they're just so versatile. I feel like everybody loves a good lip. They change up anything that you do. They can spice up any outfit, spice up any day really. And my go-to lately has been another of my Tom Ford purchases, which this is the Tom Ford lip color in the color Warm Sable, which is beautiful. I'm wearing it today. It's not matte, it is a kind of like a sheen, and it is just the most beautiful warm toned brownie nude kind of color with a little bit of red in it because it really kind of goes with my hair. It's a very auburn color. It is just beautiful. It's perfect for this time of year. This is like my favorite purchase of probably months now. It is incredible. I love it. It is worth every stinking penny, every $56 worth of pennies that I spent on this. But it's still so good, and I'm so happy that I purchased it, and I love it. I just love it so much. It's like one of those little things. It's like a little treat to yourself. You're like, ah, good job, you. You deserve a present. That's what happened with this. So, love, 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 love this. So that is everything, and thank you guys all so much for watching, and I really hope that you guys come back for more. I am doing a little series called #adulting, which I will link below. I just did my first little installment of it recently, and I really would love for you guys to go and check that out. And I will also leave all of my links for social media, along with all of the links of the products I talked about in this video down below. I can't wait to see you guys again soon, and I hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, morning, night, whatever, wherever it is, whatever it is, where you are. Hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye. Bye. Say bye, Fancy. Bye. Say bye-bye. Ow! Did you just bite me? Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, people. Bye-bye. Hey. Hey, you. You smell like a turd.